Okay, so when I was grocery shopping today in Okay, so when I was grocery shopping today in Trader Joe's, I saw that they had a Cacio de Pepe sauce. I got so excited. I'm really curious if it's actually good and if it actually tastes anything like the Cacio de Pepe I had in Italy. My guess is probably not, but you never know. It might be actually amazing. So we're gonna make that with some rigatoni, which they said is authentic Italian pasta. I'm not so sure, but we will find out. Okay, I'm going to start boiling the water first. Okay, so something that surprised me when I first had pasta in Italy is how, I think they call it al dente, the pasta is. I think I'm one of those Americans that are looked down upon there that eat their pasta overdone. Theirs was, it took me a minute to get used to, but now I prefer it that way. Okay, now I shall boil the water. Should I say aqua? Okay, so while I wait for the water to boil, I'll tell you about the cacio de pepes that I had when I was in Italy. I had quite a few of them, but not all of them were actually that good. Most of them were amazing, and I would eat them literally for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But a couple I had were really salty. One of them I feel like had so much pepper it made my tongue go numb. The first time I tried it was at a place in downtown Rome, and I think might be a tourist spot. The first time I had it, it wasn't very good, but somebody had recommended that I try the dish because it's a traditional Roman pasta. So even though the first one was kind of bad, I decided I'd give it another try, which I'm really happy I did because now it's become one of my favorite pastas. It's still boiling. So the ingredients in the cacio de pepe from Trader Joe's is water, pecorino romano cheese, sheep's milk, sea salt, animal rennet, I don't know what that is, sunflower seed oil, modified cornstarch, this is starting to get a little sketchy, ground black pepper, sodium citrate, and sea salt. So it's not a lot of ingredients, which is good. I'm going to Google the ingredients for a traditional recipe. One moment, please.
3 hours later.
I was informed that pecorino romano is all said together. So pecorino romano. Okay, so Googling the recipe, this one comes from Gimme Some Oven. They say butter, freshly ground coarse black pepper, and pecorino romano cheese, and those are the only ingredients they use in theirs. Okay, so the recipe on All Recipes, which has an Italian commenting on the top saying that they love this recipe. They use olive oil, garlic, ground black pepper, and the pecorino cheese. So that's a bit different than the other two. And then this last one, which says authentic cacio e pepe in 20 minutes, from CJ Eats. It's pecorino, whole black pepper, and pasta water. So please feel free to comment. The water's boiling, hold on. Please feel free to comment your family's recipe for cacio e pepe below, especially if it differs from any of the ones that I said. I am under the impression that cacio e pepe traditionally has only 3 ingredients in it, which are the cheese, the pasta water, and the black pepper. So it looks like CJ Eats is the most authentic. Let me know what you think. So I'm thinking the Trader Joe's one has to be good because it's a bunch of cheese and pepper. Like, how can that be bad? But I'm curious how close it tastes to the cacio e pepe that I ate when I was in Italy. This water is taking a long time. Okay, the water is boiling. If you're like, what the heck is she wearing? It's a robe because it's very cold here in California now. When I was in Italy is the bolognese sauce. It seriously looked so good. Unfortunately, I don't really eat that kind of meat, so maybe next time I'll take just a little bite. Okay, so the way that my mom used to test if the pasta was done is she would throw it against the wall, and if it stuck, we were good, and if it didn't, it would keep cooking. How do you all test when your pasta's done? I'm just gonna eat it. It is time to add the sauce. Okay, here we go. Okay, here it is, the cacio e pepe and some spinach. I'm really excited to try this. It smells weak. It doesn't really have that strong of a smell, which makes me a little nervous. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is better than the cacio e pepe I had in Italy. I'm just kidding. This is meh. I don't think I would get it again. It kind of tastes like a watered down Alfredo sauce. It's not bad. It's not really great. It's definitely not like the cacio e pepe in Italy. No surprise there, but if you cannot make it to Italy, why not?